What if I told you your HVAC system has high blood pressure? Every year, homeowners spend thousands replacing their HVAC systems prematurely, and most never knew this silent killer was the cause. I've been in HVAC for years, and I can tell you that static pressure is one of the most overlooked yet critical measurements that determines how long your system will last. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what static pressure is, why it matters so much, and how to protect your expensive HVAC investment from this often ignored threat. You know, it's funny. Most HVAC companies and technicians completely overlook static pressure during routine maintenance. But here's the thing, static pressure is like your HVAC system's blood pressure. And just like blood pressure can silently damage your heart over time, poor static pressure slowly kills your HVAC system's most expensive components. I was just at a home last week where a family had to replace their entire system after only 2 years because no one had ever checked or addressed their static pressure issue. The worst part? This $7,000 repair could have been prevented with some basic maintenance and monitoring. That's exactly why I'm making this video, to help you understand this critical measurement that protects your system's health and longevity. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly what static pressure is and why it's a key vital sign for your HVAC system, warning signs that static pressure may be off, how improper static damages your expensive components like blower motors and compressors, and then the simple maintenance steps that can prevent thousands in repairs. And also, when you need to call a professional to address static pressure issues. But first, let me explain why static pressure is so crucial using a real example I encountered last month. I got a call from a homeowner whose 3-year-old system was already failing. When I arrived, I found their blower motor was overheating and their compressor was showing early signs of failure. The culprit? It was static pressure. That static pressure was nearly double what it should have been. Their system was essentially having a constant heart attack. It was working way harder than it needed to, just to push air through clogged filters and undersized ductwork. The impact of your blower motor. One of the first victims of poor static pressure is your blower motor. When static pressure is too high, usually from dirty filters or undersized ductwork, it forces this motor to work much harder than it should just to move the air. It's like trying to blow air through a straw versus a paper towel tube. One requires much less effort than the other. This extra strain does 3 damaging things. First, it increases the motor's operating temperature. Secondly, it puts excessive mechanical stress on the components. And lastly, it dramatically shortens the motor's lifespan. And I've seen blower motors fail in as little as 2 years when running under high static pressure conditions. Motors that should have been lasting 10 to 15 years with proper maintenance. Protecting your compressor. Now let's talk about protecting what's most often the most expensive component in your system, the compressor. When static pressure isn't right, it messes with the airflow over your evaporator coil. This can cause liquid refrigerant to flow back to your compressor, and compressors are designed to pump gas only, not liquid. This is what we call flood back in the industry, and it's absolutely devastating to your compressor. It can damage the internal scrolls, throw off the compression ratio, and lead to inefficient operation. Eventually, it'll cause the complete compressor to fail. We recently replaced a compressor that had failed after just 4 years, and due to high static pressure issues, that was a $2,800 repair that could have been prevented with proper static pressure management. Energy efficiency and comfort impact. Here's something that most homeowners don't realize. Improper static pressure is literally costing you money every month on your energy bills. When your system has to work hard against that high static pressure, it uses significantly more energy to achieve that same cooling or heating effect. Based on the industry research and my own experience, a system running with high static pressure can use up to 30% more energy than one operating at proper levels. That means if your monthly energy bill is $200, you could be wasting $60 every single month due to static pressure issues. But it's not just about the money. Comfort is affected too. Uneven static pressure from poorly designed ducts or blocked vents creates cold and hot spots throughout your home. Prevention and maintenance. Good news is that maintaining proper static pressure isn't complicated. Here are the key preventative steps. Number 1, regular filter changes. Don't wait until your filter looks dirty. Set a regular schedule based on your home's needs, typically every 1 to 3 months. Number 2, keep your vents clear. Ensure all supply and return vents are unobstructed. Even closing a few vents can significantly impact system-wide static pressure. Number 3, professional duct evaluation. Have your ductwork evaluated to ensure it's properly sized for your system. This is especially important if you've upgraded your HVAC unit without upgrading the ductwork. Number 4, regular static pressure checks. During your maintenance visits, insist that your technician measure and record static pressure readings. This creates a baseline to track changes over time. Look, I've seen too many homeowners waste thousands of dollars replacing perfectly good HVAC equipment simply because no one has ever taught them about static pressure. Your HVAC system is one of the most expensive investments in your home, and it deserves proper care and monitoring. Remember, static pressure is like your system's blood pressure. It's a vital sign that tells us about your system's overall health. By understanding it and monitoring it, you can prevent expensive repairs, extend your system's lifespan, reduce your energy bills, improve your home's comfort. If you haven't had your system's static pressure checked recently, or if you're noticing any of the warning signs we discussed, uneven cooling, higher energy bills, or frequent cycling, it's time to have a professional evaluation. Don't wait until you're facing a major repair or replacement. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about protecting your HVAC investment, check out my next video where I'll show you the top maintenance steps that can double your system's lifespan.